back in it to win it. Alright, this is going to be the reference video for how to operate this gate. This is going to be the reference video and how to perform the spell. This spell is the singing gate. Right? You hear it. Okay, so you know that this spell was tuned to a augmented fourth, diminished fifth. We are going to untune that, and we are going to tune it to octave. Oops. The gate, the harmony gate, or the melodic gate, whatever one appeals to you, whatever gate. In this case, it would be sine. Alright, you're only going to need this program on one oscillator, you don't need anything else. Okay, the pulse width of this program, should be at 64. You should crank it all the way on the plus 63. The LFO should be an envelope. The LFO should be the source of pulse width modulation. Pay no attention to the FM source right now. Alright, so as before, I told you how to set up bandpass radio, the boombox. In this case, it would be 2 bandpass filters. They would be in serial. Alright? Oh man, I probably should turn this one down to 71 maybe. Okay, so you want the resonance on filter 1 to be at 113. Key tracking at both filters should be at 100. And any LFO or envelope can be the FM source of filter 1. You want the filter amount to be cranked to 63. The filter envelope should be, everything should be at 0. So shut down so we can get an impulse. That filter 1 is going into filter 2 serial. Filter 2 is a bandpass filter. The cutoff is about 83 or 71 or something like that. The resonance is at 72. The resonance on filter 1 is at 113. I told you, self-resonating filter. Now oscillator 1 will be the FM source for the filter 2. That way you color the signal of the ohm, of the self-resonating filter, plus the harmonic gate. Now that LFO is on envelope mode, 0 key tracking. The LFO is a sine wave, speed is 7. That's a single cycle. This is how you do it. Now also, you want to have the sine shaper on, and you could crank the drive up to about 20. Get some breathing artifacts, maybe not 20 but 10. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing to make with the gates. That's how you perform that spell. Now, if you wanted to tune it to whatever, so let's say if you wanted to tune it to a major 2, major 2nd, alright, here's how you do it. In this case, I would go up to 61. Keep your thing at 8 foot or to taste. You can move it around. The more you move it around, the more you go up at the 8 foot. I probably should draw these things out. At 8 foot, it has a certain amount of, the teeth in the gate. And as you go up, it just makes the gate longer and longer and longer. And as you go lower, shorter and shorter, and then you're pretty much zoomed in onto a tooth of the gate. So we'll go back up to augmented, diminished. Really animated sound with that gate. And as you slow it down, you get into speechy. Now, start breathing, man. That shit's crazy. So this works for all of them. So let's try square. Let's try saw. Try triangle. I'll finish it up. I'll try to get online today for the freebies. Yeah, so that's how you perform the spell. Here are the instructions again. You set the harmonic gate to oscillator 1, octave 8 foot. Pulse width of 64, pulse width amount plus 63, pulse width source, LFO. Alright? Okay, so LFO should be 0% key tracking, speed of 7, sine wave. Pointer, try 45 degrees. It's really fucking cool. Let's get to the filter envelope section. Shut it down. Filter envelope amount for filter 1, crank it to plus 63. Filter 1 going into filter 2, serial. Filter 1 would be at 95/83 if you were tuning it to octaves. The resonance would be 113 over 72 if you were tuning it to octaves. When I say 95 over 83, that's filter 1 95, 83 filter 2. 113 filter 1, 72 filter 2. Alright, LFO off, that's the FM source for filter 1. Oscillator 1, crank it to 127, that's for filter 2. Bandpass radio, you know what it is, that's what the filter type is. Sine shaper should be on the drive. I just gave you an example of how to do this. I'll be wrapping this up right now. I'll catch you on the flip. I need to drink something, and I'll be right back. I'll catch you.